What's up, everybody? This is Sharp Fantasy Sports coming at you on Saturday, August 17th, 2024, with your sharp play of the day, your free pick of the day. I'm helping you find the sharp professional play daily to help maximize your profits, get you the best edge, and overall keep that winning bus going. We've been struggling recently, man, but you're here to find where the extra edge is outside of those random picks you find on any website, anywhere else on YouTube. I'm helping you find the picks that you're not seen to the public eye. That's why I'm finding the sharp play daily, brother. So welcome in. Yesterday we had a tough recap, but I like to go over these every single day, just be transparent with you guys, right? So I wanted to do a little bit of a different strategy. I've outlined it in a couple past videos. Talking about the starting pitchers getting win totals, going over on their win totals. So basically, their team has to be up, obviously going through 5 innings. If the pitcher pitches 5 innings, if they're still up at the end of the game, they get that win. So you saw here with Sean Boy, the Mets, they just kicked ass from the start. He ended up getting that win because they were up early and finished late with a win. Obviously here with Nola, the Phillies ended up winning, but he didn't get the win because they were tied going into extra innings. So it is what it is. But the strategy works, as you can see here, man. White Sox ended up winning here against Houston, which is a shocker. And Colorado ended up winning against San Diego. So both the starting pitchers for the White Sox and for the Rockies ended up getting a win for this game. They both were up early in these games. So if you play this the other way, if you went under on the totals here for the Houston starting pitcher and the San Diego starting pitcher, he would have won this parlay. So even though the pick I gave out here didn't win, the good news is that the correlation was there and the odds were there and the math was there, right? So it was a smart move. If you were looking at my last play, man, this was like a 4x play right here, just on this play alone. So you're betting heavy on the favorites with the starting pitchers to win. If you went with the underdogs, man, if you went with the underdogs on the White Sox starting pitcher or the Rocky starting pitcher, which not a lot of people probably did, but you would have won. You would have won. They both got a win. Both starters there. So it's a good little correlation there. Finding, just what you think an advantage is in terms of like, hey, if I think this team is going to come back, get out early and win, bet the win total on over the win total that is for the starting pitchers because it's a good value bet for long-term success and maximizing your profits. But we're back to baseball, man. Back to the West Coast, the best coast. And we're back on chalkboard as always, baby. For today's play, I'm going Chris Sale under 1.5 earned runs and Griffin Canning over 1.5 walks. If you pair that up on chalkboard, you're getting a little around 3x your money. If you put this play in on somewhere like a DraftKings, and I love DraftKings, right? Lots of sportsbook plays on there. If you follow me on Winible, man, I throw up sportsbook plays as well. Threw up a couple sportsbook plays earlier today for under on MLB totals. We already hit on one of those, so make sure you subscribe to my Winible, man, for more plays, not only just on chalkboard and not just player props, but sportsbook plays too, straight up plays. But if you put this in, this parlay here with Canning over and Sale under, you're only getting plus 180. You're getting almost a full unit size better, guys, here on chalkboard. It's insane. Almost 3xing your money here. So that's the sharp play here, man. I'm finding the edge for you. And if you take a look at this on Action Network, their Pro Labs, some of their trends with the props here. Let's go take a look down at Chris Sale. Let's look at his props trends. He's having a great year. As you can see here, Sale's been kicking ass all year. Under a 1 whip is extraordinary. If we take a look at his earned run totals. Oh, get out of there. Let's go into his earned run totals last 30. Take a look for you guys here. He's there, yeah, really, I see some regression coming here, guys. He's been at 2, right? He's barely getting up any runs here. The Mets and Brewers are still pretty solid, good hitting team, too. If we're taking a look here at the Angels suck, man. They're not having a great year. And now that Trout's out, they got no pop in that lineup, man. I really see him having a kick-ass game. He's barely ever given up more than 1 run anyways. It's only a 40% hit rate right now on the under, but I love that play. Canning, on his side, let's see if we can find Canning here. In terms of the walk rates, where he's at. 1 second here, guys, to find this. Griffin Canning, he's at a terrible year, as you can see here. Over 5 ERA is brutal. Over almost a 1.5 whip is awful as well. If you look at his last 30, Cato would not be a bad one there. But his walk rates, yeah, look at that. 80% hit rate, man, over 1.5 walks. You can see there it's minus 163. It's heavily juiced right now. Obviously, a little outlier game there in his last start. Washington also sucks, so I'm not surprised he didn't go over that 2.5 mark. But back down to 1.5. As you can see here too, a lot of times he was at over 2.5. So the line was actually higher recently for him. So he's a very wild pitcher as it is. Highly favored to hit that over 1.5. 80% hit rate his last 30. So I love this play, man, on chalkboard. Lock it in. Over 1.5 walks. Sale under 1.5 earned runs. Almost 3x in your money. If you want more player props, man, I threw a bunch up earlier, guys. Sportsbook plays as well as more player props on my free picks on my Winible. PlayerPropShop.com, man. I give all my love to them. Lots of my research I do on my own, but also a lot of plays I threw up there is from Player Prop Shop. So I'm giving all the glory to them, man. 600 plus plays per month there. If you want to check it out, check it out. It's linked in my description. And if you want to try out a week subscription, month, whatever, it's still a discount. See if you like it or not. Throw in my promo code. Use code SHARPSPORTS. 50% off any subscription for you guys. It's awesome. Player write-ups every single day, expert analysis you can see here, written up like this, not just throwing out a play like this and just like, hey, there's nothing behind it. They're giving you the expert analysis you want. NBA, MLB, NFL coming up here soon. And I mentioned already, man, get on my Winible. Sportsbook plays and more. I had a couple up there earlier today, already hit. So make sure you're subscribing daily to get these sent to your phone, email to you, instant notifications so you can lock them in quickly. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, Sharp Fantasy Sports on all platforms, here on YouTube as well. Love you guys. Got a lot of fantasy sports stuff going on there as well. And if you're not new to Chalkboard, never been on Chalkboard, and you need a deposit match, use code SHARPSPORTS. A 100% match. Put $100 in, get $100 back, and use that to ride this play, boys. Well, once again, we're riding West Coast Baseball. Chris Sale, under 1.5 earned runs. Griffin Canning, over 1.5 walks. Almost 3x in your money. Let's ride, boys. See you tomorrow.